1960 and 1984. 84, yes.
George, I was born in 1960.
So any place the Navy was at in between those dates, I was there, I think. Not every place, but most of them. And the Oahu Veterans Council is made up of veterans organizations from the island, like the VFW, the Purple Heart,
American Legion.
whatever, you know, and I represent MOA, the Military Officers Association of America. There's a few other people here that also represent MOA. But with that, we'll go around the room, and if you don't mind starting, introduce yourself, where you're from, and where you served, and what status you're in now.
All right, I'm Sergeant Derek Munyebo. I'm with the Guam Army National Guard. I've been in 13 years, 4 deployments, 1 to Africa, 1 to the Philippines, 2 to Afghanistan. I'm currently in the Guard. I'm with WTB, Schofield Barracks. My next step is to med board right now. So after PRP, I start my med board. Thank you.
Welcome. My name's Brandon. I'm with the Seabees. I've been in for almost 12 years. I'm a BU-1. I've been to Afghanistan, Africa, and the Persian Gulf twice. And happy to be here.
Where's your
Very
home?
happy what's that?
Where's your home?
Oh, it's Michigan. I'm from Michigan, but I'm going back to Australia. I'm going to Australia with my wife. So when I get out of here, I'm going to Australia.
Oh, big change.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Mano, you're going to say English first, please.
Before I introduce myself, and on behalf of the cohort 56, we are different place we came from Pacific. And I would like to say thank you for the invitation and the food that we had today. We thank you. We thank you for your service. Thank you very much. My name is Manu. I'm from American Samoa. I am retired from the Marine Corps, 23 years. I'm a member of the PLT-18 when they blew up the Beirut bombs in Marine Barracks. I've been retired for almost 23 years. And I'm serving in American Samoa under the VA benefit side of the house. Came here to try to fix my mind and my body. And it's already been taken care of. I'm going to go home and work one at a time. Thank you very much.
All right.
My name is Justin Pedro. I'm out of American Samoa. Army, 10 years. I'm a veteran. Thank you.
Okay, John, you're up.
Hi, I'm John Shalali, Marine Corps, active duty, 10 years. Operating New York.
We got this guy here. Let's get this guy.
Name is Henry Talila. Served in Army 4 years active duty up at Campbell, and from American Samoa as well.
My name is Edward Nohira. I'm from American Samoa as well. Been in the Army for about 12 years. Served a couple tours in Iraq, so that's my second home, pretty much. And I'm really glad to be here, and it's an honor to be in front of other veterans like yourselves. And like Mom said, we really appreciate you. Thank you very much for your service.
Howard, I'm with the PRP staff. I'm a mental health associate there. I'm an Air Force medic.
Go Air Force.
Air Force. I've been with the PRP program for about 8 years. It's also an honor to work with these guys.
We have about 8 or 9 cohorts that go through our program, so good luck, you guys.
Oh,
I'm Mike Moreno, or Moose. Won't answer anything else. Grew up on the Indian Reservation in southern Arizona. 24-year Navy vet, started right over there on the USS Pogey, Pearl Harbor. Ended up flying EP-3s, Liberia, Somalia, Desert Shield, Desert Storm. From the air though, so very different. Just wanted to, now I'm here, work for Johns Hopkins University, and heard about this program yesterday. I want to thank all of you, each and every one of you, for your service.
Hi, I'm Matt McCarville, 23 years Army as an infantryman, Desert Storm, Special Operations. I'm on the board here, at the Oahu Veteran Center. I represent MOA, and I serve as the Vice President of Wounded Warrior and Family Programs for our local AUSA chapter. And I'm hoping to see all of you guys on the beach on the 22nd of August, paddling in the Wounded Warrior Canoe Regatta. I know Dave's putting together a couple of teams, so we're happy to have you, and maybe on the 20th at a reception at the Halekoa as well. Okay, thank you.
I feel like the most junior of all of you. My name is Mike McCurdy. I served 22 months on active duty in the Army during the Vietnam era. I have 1 combat tour in Vietnam. That was back in the days before the deployments. It was all individual Ready Reserve or individual rotation and replacement. So you guys who have been through unit rotations, training with the unit and then deploying, man, you got it, you know, as hard as it is, that's a much better model in my mind, okay? So thank you for doing what you've done, and my best wishes to you for the future.
Laura Marshall, I was in the United States Army Reserve here in Hawaii, and I'm a member of the Military Women of America. We just met here this morning.
Oh, you can sit down, Eugenia, we'll let you.
Oh, okay. Well, where will I begin?
1943.
Yeah, I enlisted in the Navy in 1944. Actually, the end of 43. And at the time, women had to be 20 to join the Navy. So before I was in the Navy, I worked for the Army for a whole year while I was 19. And then I joined the Navy, and I went down to Norfolk and repaired a lot of aerial cameras after I had gone through aerial camera school in New York City at Fairchild Aviation. And that was in 1944, February. And I was in the first class of women, or waves, going through the class. And there were a lot of men in the class, and they were from every type of service you could think of. We even had Royal Canadian people, and English people, and French people. And they were all taking courses in how to repair aerial cameras. And it was quite an experience. And I got out on 12th of February in 1946. So I've been out almost 7 years.
We might add that Eugenia is 19 91?
91
Yeah, 91 and a half.
And she's the treasurer of the Oahu Veterans Council to this day. So, and you're treasurer of another organization too.
Yeah, the AV chapter.
Yes.
Wasn't D-Day in 1944?
She was storming Normandy at that time. Huh?
Jeez.
She was
And he
there.
thought he was the baby.
I'm Ingrid Kilbaugh, and I'm married to a Navy guy, and I made the chili. Originally from Long Island, New York, but I've been here in Hawaii since August of '73.
Wow.
I love it here. Hawaii stuck with me.
I'm Bob Kilthor. The chili is the important thing. That's why I
I
come.
thought I was.
Well, you are, yeah. I was in the Navy in the late 50s, early 60s, involved with nuclear weapon testing, Christmas Island, Johnston Island, and the South Atlantic. Project Argus, if you're interested, check that out. It was secret for a long time. It's when they figured out that Van Allen Bell really existed. But anyway, that's the main thing, is the chili.
I'm Roger Jacobson. Spent 20 years in the Navy as a hospital foreman. Did my time in Vietnam, 1968, Kensit. Spent 22 years at Pearl Harbor Base Police and retired from that. And that's about it. I'm from Clinton, Iowa.
Anybody else from Clinton, Iowa?
And now, I'm from Hawaii, because I've lived here longer than I've lived any place else.
And this is Roger Jacobson. My name is Pearl. They named the harbor after me, like I told you guys. And I came from an all-Navy family. My father was World War I. My brother and two sisters were World War II, and one of my sisters was stationed right here at Barbers Point during 1944-5, I believe. And then when I came along, I didn't want the Navy. I wanted the Air Force because it was starting new. And I joined the Air Force in Lackland, and then was sent to Denver for statistical services. You know what that means? I just pushed the pencil in. And then I was stationed at Sampson Air Force Base, which is a personnel base, a training base. So I'm sorry to say I was responsible for the training of all the men that went to Korea. So then after that, I was out 20 years, and I met some sailor. And then we came to Hawaii. We were married up in Tantalus. I don't know if you fellows know where that is, up Round Top Drive. And we've been here, as he said, I've been here longer than I lived in Philadelphia too. Not going back to Philly. We're gonna stay here till our toes curl.
Go Philly, go Air Force.
Thank you, just leave the money at the door.
My name is Calvin Griffin. I'm the executive director for an organization called Abisco. And after hiding under my bed for 6 months trying to avoid the draft, I decided to join the military. That was in 1972. And it was always been a real good experience. I enjoyed camaraderie. And it seems to be a difference between some of the things that we experienced, the older crowd, and what some of these gentlemen are going through also. And one of the things I mentioned before is that on several occasions is when you go through a program like you're going through, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to admit that there may be some things that need to be addressed, and also having the love and support of your families, as I hope you all do. And the only thing I can say is that thank you for your service, everything you've done, and God bless you.
My name is Grace Hu. I'm the big beans person. Between Ingrid and myself, it's always, she brings the chili and I bring the big beans. I'm a civilian, retired school teacher, but I'm married to almost 60 years